morning.
Good morning. You have a good chilled morning?
Yeah, it's so cold.
It is cold this morning.
I'm having cramps on my legs.
You what?
I'm having cramps.
Cramps in your legs.
Yeah. What you doing?
Just feeding again. It's just the daily grind. Every day's the same.
Can I?
Can you? Oh, you want to film me? So let me feed and clean.
Senegal!
We have quite a few Senegals here. Sorry guys. I'll let Lisa film after this.
Look at those babies. Looking pretty good. It's the same thing. It's gonna clean the bowls out, change the bowls into a new one, change the water, the food, throw away all the food. Same thing.
Always the same. Just different birds today. So like I said yesterday, we alternate to who's feeding on what areas per day. Today I'm feeding today I'm feeding what Leno fed yesterday. That's what I was trying to say. I got there eventually.
Oh, you're crazy. So if you're wondering, what is that? Those are all the new bowls that they're going to be bringing to the aviaries out there. Because that's heavy. That's a lot. And those are all the ones that need to be washed. I kind of like the idea of having this type of like
The rotating feeders.
rotating feeders. Yes.
It's good for things like Amazons or Corellas or anything that's aggressive.
Yeah.
They're really good because you can feed without actually being bitten, attacked,
Yeah.
anything along those lines, which is the ideal.
I like that better. But I kind of also like this type of feeding
Not being able to go
stations
in the aviaries.
because you'll be able to like interact with the birds and like see
During the
them.
breeding season, the less interaction, the better.
Yeah.
That's always key. If you're overly, especially with the parrots that we've got, so things like Amazons and that, you don't want to overstimulate.
Yeah.
You can tell we are definitely going into breeding season. This is the galahs chewing their way into the nest boxes.
Ooh.
We use untreated wood, which is put over the entrance to the nest box hole.
This one is a breeding pair.
They are. Well, I think that's a new pair, isn't it? No? That ass. That's been hot.
You're crazy.
She loves to pop her head out, this galah.
Let me show you. What a cute little baby. Cute. This is the table where all of the bowls are being prepared. It has instructions on which black that bowl is going to be, plus how many cups of whatever you need to put in it. So, yeah.
Makes it idiot proof.
Yeah, idiot proof.
I actually think Leno, I'm not sure, but I think Leno did this for me when I came in to first start helping again after the Parrot Society convention. But it's good. I mean, the only thing is when you move birds around, you've then got to update all of this. And we do move birds around a lot.
A lot.
A lot. But he's already, see, he hasn't updated these because we've got Sunconia maroon belly, Kakariki maroon belly out in the mini steel block at the moment. pretty repetitive stuff. It's just the same thing over and over again. But
How do you spot a sick bird?
body language is the biggest thing. If you see your bird is sick, you're already too late. Birds are prey animals. It's most of you that'll be watching this, likelihood in the first couple of weeks anyway, are all parrot breeders, probably friends of mine and Lisa's anyway. And you'll know a sick bird from a sick bird. But the biggest things to look for are fluffed up bodies. When they've moved their feathers away from their body, that's them insulating. They're trying to put a warm layer of air between their feathers and their body to try and warm up more. Dull eyes. If you look at a parrot's eyes, they're always really bright, really open, really looking around what's going on, looking at everything that's happening in their environment. If they're not doing that and they're just bunched up and sitting on a perch or sitting on the back of the cage or even sitting on the floor of their cage or aviary, you got problems. 9 times out of 10 it's actually normally parasites. So 9 times out of 10 it's normally parasites. You do have bacterial and fungal infections. However, it's very minimal in your aviary birds, to be honest. I haven't had many fungal infections. I've had aspergillosis once I think.
This is where all the balls are gonna be washed.
Everything gets double washed. It's washed by hand and then it goes through the dishwashers.
And while he's doing that, we're gonna do an outfit check with my amazing Uri.
Your outfit check, it's all you. You're in shorts?
Yeah.
You lying to me?
No. With my very amazing Uri. Hey.
What are you doing?
Dancing, making your day amazing and happy and livable.
If you did that, you'd still be in bed.
I know, I forgot about filming.
She goes to me last night, oh, I need to film another video today. And I said, okay, tomorrow. And I said, okay, sweet as, I'll see you tomorrow at some stage out there. And guess what? I'm already halfway through my bloody job by the time she comes out. Yeah.
This is him washing the dishes twice. First, he brushes it here with hot water and putting it there in the dishwashing rack. Hi, Leno.
Bye.
Chicken! Cold. It's freezing.
It's cold. So this is the newest block on the property. It was only completed April. We're now 1st of July. Happy month anniversary, man.
Oh.
I got you first before you could get angry. This aviary has hatch feeders here. So you're taking, so the bowls are all located here with some trays that catch it underneath. I'll show you the inside. These are their yellow lamps. They're sitting up here.
He is going to fill up the water bowls.
The only downside to this method is the amount of bowls you have to clean. it is 30 bowls for 10 acres because they're fed their sprouts, vegetables and fruit in one, they're fed fresh water in the other, and then also at 3:30, 4 o'clock, either myself or Leno at the moment, we go round and we give out Higgins in-tune Higgins pellets. And we go around and we give those out to the birds in the afternoon. So when you've got a large number of birds, you don't get to spend the amount of time with them that you would like. So by feeding twice a day, you actually get to cast eyes over your animals several times. It gives you a chance to really keep an eye on things. So he used to be my pet. Hi, Papa. So he used to be my pet Amazon. He's now paired off with a hen, and they laid their first fertile clutch last season. He would be 10 years old now. Still a young boy. So in this block here, there's mainly Amazons and a couple of pairs of Corellas. The main reason the Amazons are in here is during the breeding season, they're the most aggressive species. So they are kept in here because we can feed them and maintain them without actually having to go into the aviaries. So that was the owner's idea with the designs. Everything's accessible from the corridor, the nest boxes, the feeding, all of that stuff is all accessible. And that's what's left over. That's what goes in. These ones here are probably one of the rarest Amazons in New Zealand aviculture at the moment. There's maybe 3 or 4 pairs in New Zealand. These are the white-fronted Amazons. You take a look at those. They're the smallest of the Amazons. Long-billed Corellas. For all of the cockatoo breeders, these are a favourite. Off to go and do more dishes. In the next video we'll show you what's in these cages along the bottom. You may have gotten a bit of a glimpse just then.
What are they?
Well, that's what I'm saying. You may have gotten a glimpse, but I'm not going to tell you. They're going to see it tomorrow. Okay, so you have to tune in for tomorrow's video if you want to see what is in all of these pens. And just a little hint, they are some of the most beautiful birds. But they are not parrots. Huh? Huh? A little bit of a teaser there?
Yeah.
Keep our voices, we're going to keep our voices down in this block. I'll show you why. we're just going to try and keep disturbances as low as possible and just keep our voices mellow. Back that ass up. We're going with that ass up. Back that ass up. This is the eclectus over in this flight that loves to watch our YouTube videos. The red and blue hen up the back. She loves to watch our YouTube videos and she loves cell phones. As you can see, she saw your cell phone there while you were recording. So out of all the aviaries here, this next one's probably the dodgiest. The Magna double yellow-headed Amazon in here is quite aggressive. As you can see, he's already got his head up and ready to rumble. So this is the bachelor pad. These are all spare males. He got a hell of a hose down from me yesterday when he tried to attack me. So he's a bit gun shy when it comes to the hose at the moment.
So this buck are all African greys. Some of these birds are pretty scary for sure.
They're only scary when you don't know how to handle them. Once you've sort of, I mean, you just got to be smart. They are all adult pairs. But the reality is they want nothing to do with us. The only thing they really want is food. Good morning. How we doing? So these flights are 3.5 meters long, 900 wide, 1.2 high. It's ample space for a pair of African greys, nice and shaded, especially getting some privacy down at this end where the nest box is on this side. These are the ideal sort of breeding flights you want for an African grey. Stuff to keep them at bay. I did it again. The thing is I'm trying to move my way around the camera now. I would say they'll probably be laying eggs in the next 2 to 3 weeks, round about it. See his body language? I don't know whether you can get that on the camera.
Yeah.
It's very fluffed up, very aggro, Aviary, I want a piece of. Better shots. Who's that? Oh, it is you. So he hates me. Fuck off. You got it. Hello, princess. Hello, darling. Choo, choo, choo. She's a sweet pea. He's an asshole. Right, you too. Moluccan cockatoo. So this is a hen that was bred by a friend of ours, and that's one of the cockbirds that was bred on property. These birds are only a year old, roundabout. They're only babies. They're little babies. These are all the spare cockatoos. So we've got some imprinted red-tailed blacks. We've got a galah Major Mitchell hybrid. That's a cross between a galah and a Major Mitchell. Lots of spare galahs and a couple of bare-eyed corellas. These are Lisa's favourite at the moment, sun conures.
Go. It started.
Oh, my bad. Hey, look, guys, that's it on the parrots today. We've fed our side of things. You would have seen some pretty cool species, some very rare in New Zealand, some fairly common. Next round, I will talk to Leno about feeding this block and this block. So it won't be a long video. We'll do this, and then we'll take you in to see some birds and some other aviaries that aren't parrots. All right, so hold on for the next episode, and we'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning.
Bye.
Bye, darling.